Hi there, my name is TrueNev, I'm the only me there is, and welcome to a demo of a game called How Do You Know Mr. Blue? Now, the core of the game, according to what I read on itch.io, which is where I found the game, is you're a detective and you have to find out, well, as the title says, like what happened to Mr. Blue. So you have to interrogate his co-workers and people around him in his life. And when I found it, the thing that most stood out to me was the art style and the art and how colorful it was, because there's a lot of color in it, as you'll see in just a moment. And in general, the game just looked kind of fun, you know? Even if it's just a demo, I was very intrigued by it right away, so, you know, that being said, let's just get right into it. Let's see what this demo is like. And, well, I seem to recall reading it had full voice acting too, so that's interesting. But maybe it's not implemented yet. Hello, Madam White. I'm here about the missing person case.
Detective, I'm so glad you're here.
There you go.
One of our most senior staff, Mr. Blue, has been missing for almost a month now. And with him gone, we've been forced to delay a large contract. Needless to say, the board is not happy. We at C Corp need him back as soon as possible.
Worth mentioning that C Corp, according to the page, is something like Color Corp. So it's clever. So you want me to find out what happened to him?
Detective, I need you to find out what has become of Mr. Blue.
Yes, ma'am.
He's integral to the delicate machinery that is C Corp. And I'm sure that my staff, though kind, know more than I've managed to squeeze out of them.
Alright then. Do you have any suggestions on where I should start?
I suggest that you talk to Mr. Red first.
The antithesis.
As far as I know, him and Mr. Blue had some sort of falling out just days prior to Mr. Blue disappearing.
Suspicious.
Now, you have to excuse me. If I step out for more than a moment, this company turns into a jungle. I could never retire, you know. Not when just about every important contract require my personal supervision, what seems like daily. It's great to have you here, Detective. I'm counting on you.
Is there a Mr. Black in the equation? No new questions, okay. Ah, perfect. What is this? Go to computer. I'm at the computer. Oh. New folder. Alright. The workers of C Corp are stressed. Madam White is involved in all of C Corp major contracts. Okay, so this must be like where all the clues are gathered, all the little tidbits here and there. Also, look at the background. This these clouds, the color gradient. I mean, you have to find contradictions. Yes, it's just really nice to see. Oh, hello. Pink, green. Hold on. How do I go back? Oh, not like that. Ah, there we go. Okay, so you told me to visit red. Certain characters are unavailable. So wait, what was that back there? Hints about the other characters? Pink, general pink. Oh, okay, I can change the color of the layout. Oh, that's cool. Right, let's go talk to red, see what they know. Oh, just look at that. It's that face, that kind of thing that just popped out of the screen and made me say, what is this? I need to try this. I have a few questions, Mr. Red.
Is this about Blue?
Yes.
I already told that fossil all I know.
I understand you and Blue had an argument leading up to him vanishing.
You saying I had something to do with it? It's a miracle he got along with anyone with that goody two-shoes act of his. Always sticking his nose where it doesn't belong.
Yeah, I know, right?
The repo
Darn
department
Blue.
was doing fine.
I mean,
way before he was reassigned here and started barking orders.
okay.
And frankly, the extra paperwork has done nothing but slow me down. Not to mention, it's quite honestly the worst thing to spend my time on. one customer calls in because of a single faulty circuit board getting back on the market. And the company needs someone to come in and tell me how to run my department? Give me a break.
Touchy, huh? What are the arrows for? Can I eventually choose? Whoa, okay. The fuck is... You hear that? Jeez. Okay, it seems that the circuit board thing is important. Oh, there's only 3 options. Okay. Please tell me about your relationship. No, he kind of already said it. Like, it was kind of strained. So I take it you don't get along with Madam White very well?
No shit.
Okay. Thanks for the info, guy. Also, he's a touchy person. I mean, red does go with his personality, but... Hey, what sort of paperwork did Mr. Blue make you do? But even though he didn't actually make him do anything.
Cataloging every single faulty wire, reclaimed circuit board, and piece of tech. What difference does it make if we're just going to destroy the stuff anyway? Pointless pencil pushing, if you ask me. Just getting the factory code log takes forever.
Unfortunately, I have to agree with Mr. Blue. Organizing things is... I mean, it may be tedious, but oh boy, is it satisfying. Please, tell me about your relationship with Mr. Blue. I mean, we've been avoiding that topic all 3 questions long now.
What is there to say? He came to the repo department and started changing everything. And may I add that we never had a single complaint when we did things my way. Now, with all the additional
You really are
paperwork,
touchy.
a single typo can start a 4-hour-long meeting with Miss Yellow. Any sane person would rather gouge their eyeballs out than be around that sorry-looking bore.
What did Yellow
Let's
do to
just say
you?
I dislike the man, but I had nothing to do with him disappearing.
Alright, but if I find any smudges on your clothing or in your apartment that turn violet, you and I, we're gonna have a real talk, okay? Alright, I guess we gotta go see... no one. Oh wait, I could probably evaluate the clue. Hello, can we organize this a little better? Thank you. New folder, new folder, new folder, and you betcha, new folder. Okay. Find contradictions. The repo department was run without incidents before Mr. Blue came. Mr. Red finds Miss Yellow sorry looking. This is some nice music in the background. Mr. Blue worked for the repossession department. Mr. Blue assigned extra paperwork. Mr. Red can't imagine anything worse than spending... Oh, okay. Contradictions. I had to compare the notes. Oh, silly me. I should have done that with Miss White, but okay. We learn as we go along. Mr. Red can't imagine anything worse than spending time with Miss Yellow. When Mr. Red makes mistakes, Miss Yellow is often contacted to talk with him. Could I take things from this folder and compare them with another folder? Let's see. I need to find out what the anomalies are first. Okay, can I put you over here? Can I rename you? I can, okay. What should we call it? Okay, Red's annoying. Got it. What do we have in here? Mr. Red, oh god, we have more than one Red annoying carpets, okay. Mr. Red worked for the repossession department. Mr. Red dislikes Mr. Bird Blue's goody two-shoes attitude. Mr. Blue came to repo because a returned circuit board was sold again. Mr. Blue became chief of repo after the circuit board incident. Okay, I think there's a pattern emerging here, but I can't be sure. I need to reread every clue. Seems like maybe Mr. Red wasn't... what's the word I'm looking for? Wasn't meticulous enough. So the circuit board was returned even after it was sold. Let me just check the other clues. Okay. I did not put that there, but okay. Mr. Red dislikes... Huh? Oh. Mr. Red hates the work Mr. Blue added more than anything. Even more than Miss Yellow? Oh, let's see. Oh, uh-oh. I need to go back. Can I go back? Yeah, back. No, back. Well, you can tell it's a demo anyway. Back! Oh boy. Oh. Oh. This has information on everyone. Oh, okay, it's not a change in tone. Oh, okay, wait, where's the other folder? Uh-oh. Well, whatever. Repo destroys everything that's brought in. Repo catalogs everything that's brought in. Cataloging is time-consuming. Mr. Red doesn't get along with Madam White. I don't even know where the other folder is, and that's... Oh, wait. Is this it? Nope. Okay. Let me go to White, then. The workers of C Corp are stressed. Well, this won't be an anomaly or a contradiction, but... No, that's not it. Okay. Let's see. This is gonna be tougher than I thought. No new questions. No one to talk to. Hold on, Mr. Red. Let's see if we can't get this right. And if not, I may have to restart because I think I screwed something up. When Mr. Red makes mistakes, Miss Yellow is often contacted to talk with him. Cataloging, no. Not this one. This one? No. I'm missing the one folder I was supposed to be using. No! Where is it? Okay, I'm gonna retry. Okay, see, this is the one. The repo department was run without incidents before Mr. Blue came. Except... we have... where is it? It should be in here, yeah. Mr. Blue came to repo because a returned circuit board was sold again. If I'm reading that correctly, it means that someone didn't catalog it right. There we go. See? Okay. What else? Is there anything else? Mr. Red hates the work Mr. Blue added more than anything. Yeah, I see. I knew circuit board had to have something to do with it, but I'm not sure what else. Is there anything else? Chief of Repo after the circuit board incident. Except... wait, but... he became the Chief of Repo. Okay, for now let's just talk to Mr. Red, see what else he has. You have to step down after complaints about old circuit boards getting sold to customer, and still, you claim that you ran the repo department without any complaints?
The customer got a refund, and I saw to it myself that as soon as the board got back to us, it was smashed to pieces, right there on my desk. That's hardly enough to constitute a real complaint, if you ask me.
Except you didn't...
just some oversensitive schmuck wanting stuff for free.
But you didn't run
That's
things
all there is
smoothly.
to it.
You didn't run things smoothly, man. The circuit board was returned and the customer got a refund. Mr. Red immediately smashed the returned circuit board. Okay, except... Repo catalogs everything that's brought in. And he didn't catalog it. Alright, let's check it out. So you went off protocol and destroyed the recirculated board yourself, even though you're supposed to catalog it first? Bad move, Mr. Red. Bad move. Check, good sir. How will you counter? You're out of pawns.
Don't get all excited, Detective.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We already had that board on file. Just a simple refresh of the data log before me and my hammer did what we do best.
Simple refresh, huh? Except... Pardon? Okay. Simple refresh, he says. Okay, I can't even see this one. I'm gonna assume that says simple refresh, except... Cataloging is time consuming. That's not simple refresh. Okay. What does that new folder say? I can't even read it. It sucks that because it's just a demo I can't read that. Or, I don't know, maybe it's something on my end, but... I didn't think that would actually work. Okay. So he hates being with Miss Yellow, but he also hates being with Mr. Blue. Mr. Red, I think you have some explaining to do, sir. You cannot hate everybody. Choose. So which one is it? You dislike doing paperwork more or less than you dislike spending time with Yellow?
I swear you're like a freaking bloodhound.
That's
Ever
what I
heard
just
of
paid for.
hyperbole? Me and Yellow have split up, if you have to know.
Aha.
I don't want everyone around here knowing. Could you just keep this to yourself, man?
The plot thickens. Okay. How can I go see Yellow now? I cannot see Yellow. Wait, you split with Yellow. Mr. Red asked me not to tell people about him and Miss Yellow. Mr. Red and Miss Yellow have split up. There's something to that, though. Hold on. Nothing broken yet, anyway. Wait, there's a... Where is it? Wasn't I given a new folder? No, not that one. This is freaking Violet. I can't even check it out. Mr. Red asked me not to tell people about him and Miss Yellow. Mr. Red and Miss Yellow have split up. Does that work with what Miss White was saying? Madam White, sorry? Or I can't actually contradict things that she said against what he said. In that case, let me go back to Red. Of course, the more I interrogate, the more I feel like I'm getting further from Mr. Blue, but everything works. Let's see. So you became the chief after the incident. Does that have anything to do with you with frickin' Violet over here? No. But how about with the split up? No? How about this? More often than not, I will get these things wrong because it's hard to find a connection. But I do love this type of game where you have to figure it out. Sort of like LA Noire. I sucked at that. Like, there are very few cases I could actually tell what people or when they were lying. But most of the time I couldn't. I sucked at it. But I do like the concept of reading minds and figuring out when people are lying or not. So, my type of game. Huh. Aha, here we go. Yeah, okay, if they destroy everything that's brought in, why then was something sent back out? That shouldn't have been the case. What do you have to say about that, Mr. Red? So, how exactly did that circuit board get sent out to a customer again if everything you bring in is sent away to be destroyed?
I don't even get what the big deal is. The stuff was barely used. It was still in the box, for God's sake. I was doing the company a favor.
No,
Do
you
know
weren't.
how many thousands of dollars of hardware is destroyed every single day? It's enough to make you blush. And the genius, Dr. Green, keeps spending insane amounts of company money to develop these circuits.
Really?
And then they still get returned? How great can they be? He's nothing but a neurotic moron. His bug-eyed face makes me nervous. Can't stand looking at him for more than a moment. Even less trying to have a normal conversation with a man.
So I guess we go
He's here
see...
on the same floor as you, just down the hall.
Go see Dr.
You should talk to him about all this, not me.
Dr. Green then.
Busy or anything. I know, because each time I see him is at his desk. He's just staring out into nothingness, like a freak.
Neurotic. A freak. That's a lot to take in, but okay. That's our next point of importance. Let's see. I'm sure this is gonna come in handy when I interrogate Dr. Green. C Corp throws away thousands of dollars of hardware every day. Yep, alright, let's see. I gotta wonder if I can still interrogate this guy some more, but for now, let's go see Dr. Green. Dr. Green, just a moment of your time. Oh, good lord, he actually is bug-eyed.
What's the meaning of this? I'm busy and must get back to work immediately. Our new shipment of transistors is coming in any moment now.
Yeah. Tell me what you know about Mr. Blue disappearing.
Didn't know he left.
You're the one making the circuit boards?
Correct. C-Corp would be out of business if not for me. Before I showed up, C-Corp was barely scraping by. But you did not hear that from me.
Now hold on.
Every year, White hires more and more idiots to cram into my faculty. We have an inverse relationship between the size of their person and the size of their brains. I make every single circuit design this company puts out. My faculty is just filled with useless pencil pushers.
Now that's not very fair, Dr. Green, and I'm pretty sure Madam White has something to do with it, more than you, with the company's success, but I've been told that you spend your workdays sitting by your desk, not doing anything.
Did that buffoon Red tell you that?
Buffoon?
He wouldn't know how to get dressed in the morning if not for Yellow. What she saw in him I will never understand. You see,
Hello?
I'm not simply sitting by my desk staring out into space. I'm designing. No one knows circuit boards like I do.
Really?
I'm the Beethoven of engineering.
Really?
My circuits are as powerful as a full orchestra.
Really?
It's still as elegant as a single violin.
I think not, sir.
Effortless perfection.
I think not. Alright, let's see what he has to say. Dr. Green dislikes the people in his department. Dr. Green saved C Corp from going out of business. Dr. Green is the one making all the circuit boards for C Corp. Okay. Dr. Green didn't know Mr. Blue left. But Mr. Red said Dr. Green might know, so let's see. No, wait, that was about the circuits. Dr. Green is busy. That's a big lie. A new order of transistors are arriving soon. Not sure why that's relevant, but okay. Dr. Green's circuit boards are proof. I'm gonna use that right now. Design circuit boards in his mind. Mr. Red and Miss Yellow have a romantic relationship. Now hold on. Not that. I thought that might have something to do with it. Yeah, I knew that already, though. Alright, let's see. Like a lot of these types of games, and I guess in real life too, it's a guessing game until you figure out the right path, right puzzle piece. For now, I do know what I can counter him with. Oh, okay, yeah. If he has no noticeable work on his desk, then where or when does he actually make the circuit boards? Let's see. Why does not... Oh, okay. Now? Oh, but that's for Red, okay. Wouldn't it be kind of obvious if the doctor did no work at his desk if he's supposed to be making the primary artifacts that this company sells?
Now you're starting to speak my language, detective. It's so strange, right? My theory, and tell me if this sounds crazy, but wouldn't it make sense that he's actually a large collection of bugs
Not really.
holding on to each other, forming this
Husk.
gross, misshapen figure before us.
Not quite.
It would explain everything. The eyes, the face, the everything, you know?
Dude,
I
you're
need
not
to investigate
exactly a looker
further, but
yourself.
I've yet to build up the courage to ever be close enough to him to say for certain. Please report back if you figure anything out. But be careful.
Okay. Did that add anything new? No. So, the way I'm seeing this is that I think only Red can be interrogated with Red. You can't interrogate one question from Green or a statement from Green to a statement from Red. They won't mix. Ah, but here we go. Wait, where did I join? I wasn't even reading. He thinks he's a neurotic moron, but he makes the circuit boards. Was that it? Do you really think a neurotic moron could make circuit boards for this company?
Sure seems that way, doesn't it? I have a theory that Green is actually a plant from one of our competitors, right? You get what I'm saying?
Is he a plant or a bug?
And then miraculously he has his designs ready for when they're supposed to. Suspicious. I bet they will all start breaking down or catch on fire. Straight Y2K shit.
Dude,
just keep an open mind.
What are you talking about? Right. Maybe I can join these two. They're throwing away thousands of dollars of hardware every day. That's a big deal. You know, this one has something to do with it. I know it. So let's go back to Red. Because maybe, just maybe, you can mix colors and I'm just stupid. Let's see. This one. No. This one? Hello. Okay, meeting up with your girlfriend when you mess up doesn't exactly promote great work ethics, now does it? I'm not sure how you arrived at that conclusion, but I guess maybe Green observed them being a little flirty at work? Shh. What do you mean, shh? What? No! Green? No. What kind of a... Oh, okay. Wait. Maybe I could have tried something with one of the other options then. This one? Okay, there we go. So nothing could be worse than spending time with Miss Yellow, yet you two are a thing?
First of all, that's none of your business. Second of all, fuck you.
Language,
third,
sir.
I bet you got that from Freakazoid. I am sick and tired of covering for his ass. Mr. Beethoven ordered the destruction of the circuit himself. Don't ask me why. He gave me an earful when I insisted on going with regular procedure. First and only time I was happy to see his face. All scrunched up like he ate a sour grape. One more thing, Detective.
Okay.
Go prying into my personal life one more time and I'll bash your head in.
Excuse me?
You can take that to HR.
Oh, buddy. First of all, if you assault me, that is assaulting a police officer, and you're gonna go to jail, sir. But more than that, you just said a few interesting things. Where is it? Okay, let's see. This. Mr. Red covered for Mr. Mr. Red threatened me, of course. He covered for Mr. Green, but he's been trash-talking him all this time. Why would you cover for Mr. Green if... Maybe not that one. This one? Here we go. If that happens. Also... where is it? Hold on. Something about the Beethoven? Oh, but I could ask Mr. Green that. Never mind. Okay. If you disliked Dr. Green so much, why did you cover for him?
I don't know, okay? I also thought I would get my kicks knowing he was in trouble. Guess working here for this long, I've been struck with some freaky Stockholm syndrome.
Yes, I'm sure that's it.
Don't you go getting any ideas, though. Me and Green are not friends. Never have been, never will be.
Okay, let me just go back to Green for a moment. Why did you order the destruction of the hacked circuit?
So, you heard about that, did you now? Well, you see, we couldn't have it become public knowledge that the circuit had been tampered with before getting returned. I don't trust the people I work with not to use that info to try and further themselves.
That is important. The return circuit board had been hacked. Dr. Green didn't want anyone to know how the circuit board got hacked. Dr. Green doesn't trust his colleagues. Not sure why that one would work. Oh, but wait! The returned circuit board had been hacked. But didn't you say... Where is it? That the circuit boards are bulletproof? Aha! Let's see. There we go. You claim that your circuit boards are perfect, but still someone managed to hack them?
Well, truth is that one of those morons working for me decided to get too clever for their own good and send out one of their unverified builds to market.
Really?
The process should always go through a verification first. Obviously. They,
Obviously.
must have piggybacked on my recent prototypes. And obviously, in over their heads, they accidentally introduced an exploitable flaw.
I don't know if I like Mr. Green. Like, Red's a bit of a dick, but Green is just... Oh, he's getting on my nerves. And I don't even know him. Okay, one of Dr. Green's colleagues made the circuit that got hacked. The hacked circuit board is based on Dr. Green's design. All circuit boards are verified before going to market. Now hold on. If it's based on your design... Don't you design the circuit boards yourself? Aren't you the Beethoven of engineering? Wait a minute. You make all the circuit boards for C Corp. So how could a colleague have gotten it? See? Oh, I'm pretty good at this. Not really, but... I mean, I've been at this for longer than I care to admit, but... It's very fun. It's interesting finding out where the contradictions are. Doctor, I think you need to be honest with me. You make all the circuits except this one that your colleague made?
Alright. That's enough. I'm not hired to spend every damn moment being cross-examined by some nosy private eye.
He's a jerk too.
And painting us as the bad guys.
Painting us.
Yes, I made that circuit.
Okay.
It was never meant for consumer application.
Go on.
It's part of an off-the-book contract that C Corp has been working on for the past 6 years. You think they would greenlight my salary if I wasn't the only person capable of carrying out the specifics of that contract? Here's the deal. I'm tired, uninspired, and frustrated. I think it's best that you work this out with White. Her office password is 255X3. As far as I know, she's always there.
How do... You know what, never mind. I don't know. I don't want to know how you know that. Oh, I thought there'd be new info. Okay, let's see, White. Madam, we need to speak right now.
Detective, what is the meaning of this? How did you get access to my office password?
I know about your secret contract and Green's prototype circuit. I think your best bet is telling me what's going on.
I have not the faintest clue what you're talking about, Detective.
Really?
I'm sure Dr. Green let his imagination run away with him. He's the best at what he does, but sadly, such talent often exact a high price. The contracts may be secret to me, but I would be the only one. I've become just about redundant here at the company, you see. I think of myself as almost nothing more than a figurehead these days, staring ever forward but not steering. I will have a word with Green when I have a moment to spare.
That's not what they told me, though.
For now, though, Detective, I suggest you take what Dr. Green says with a grain of salt.
I already do, but okay.
Please see yourself out, and please refrain from entering my office so forcefully in the future.
Now hold the phone. Madam White is redundant and has no insight on major contracts anymore. And yet, she's involved in all of C-Corp's major contracts. Really? Madam, you personally told me you oversee every major contract C-Corp has, and now you've claimed that you're redundant? This is really troubling. I think you owe me an explanation.
It seems I haven't been fully truthful with you, Detective.
Surprise, surprise. What did Green mean when he told me about the rogue circuits?
See, the circuits Dr. Green's been developing are not for our consumer brand of electronics. The circuit board scandal came from one of our prototypes accidentally being shipped along with our regular content, thanks to the idiot Red.
Right.
The new circuits are all part of a military contract.
Oh.
The devices envisioned by Dr. Green are used to interface directly with soldiers' frontal cortex.
Okay, and Mr. Blue was involved in this how?
He was overseeing the development of the device alongside Dr. Green before the military had him superseded by General Pink when the first workable prototypes were tested.
I need to get in contact with General Pink immediately.
Of course, Detective. I will send for him right away. I hope you understand that the C-Corp has matters far larger than the scope of what we can allow you to know, Detective.
What?
Please focus on finding Mr. Blue, and
What's going on?
you will be handsomely compensated. I hope I don't have to spell out what happens if you don't.
Sure thing. Oh, okay, so that was the end of the demo. Alright. That was fun. Yeah, that was pretty fun actually for a demo. So I'm gonna leave a link in the description to the itch page, or even just the developer's webpage, so you can try the demo out yourselves if you want to. I think the game has a lot of potential. I'm curious in where the story's going. It seems very dark, and I love the idea of pitting coworkers against each other just to find out the truth. It's very enlightening, you could say. But with all that being said and done, and here's hoping for the game to be polished and released at a future date. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, thumb wrestle with that like button down below, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell button. But as always, I'm the only me, so you be the only you. See you next time.